some people get upset with language. Not to pick on anybody, but I went to a movie this weekend, and somebody in my family loved the movie, but was like, "Oh, there were too many curse words." And I understand people who don't like to use foul language, um, you know, but I don't think, and a bunch of the excuses that I hear are, it's not polite, or, the big one is, well, you just don't sound very intelligent when you use that kind of language. And the truth is that I think you can say the word fuck or shit or damn. I know Dad hates when I use Jesus Christ or goddamn, despite the fact that we're not really that religious. But I feel like that kind of language, I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. I mean, certainly it's contextual. I mean, I'm not going to a meeting with the dean of the law school and being like, this is fucking ridiculous. Although there are a lot of things that are fucking ridiculous. I feel like the F word, depending on how it's used, is probably appropriate. It's become sort of just another adjective. Say, this is fucking stupid. And I don't feel like that kind of language is hurtful. I mean, I understand that it's abrasive for some people, and some people are like, ooh, bad language. But sometimes the F word is appropriate. I don't think I follow politics all the time. People who are on my Facebook wall know I follow politics. And a lot of times I feel like if you don't use the F word, or you don't understand why I'm using the F word, you're not paying attention. There's a bunch of stuff that's fucking ridiculous. And so I don't feel at all bad whenever I use the F word. And people have, commented on Facebook, and they're like, oh, people are always using bad language. And like, language that I don't like and that I shy away from is stuff like the C word, referring to a woman's anatomy, or pussy, to describe a guy or a person who, is being less than, gung-ho about something. Or the F word, faggot. That's the kind of language that I don't like. Stuff that purposefully demeans people. There's no bigger insult to a straight guy than calling him a faggot. Or being like, oh, stop being such a fag. And so I feel like on that kind of language, yeah, there's a reason to limit that. Because, not only are you insulting the person you're throwing it at, but you're also saying, to every gay person out there that, hey, this is an insult. Like, that's so gay. When what you really mean is that's stupid. That's what you're trying to say. But instead of saying that's stupid, you're, trying to make it extra painful by, questioning somebody's sexuality, or, not even questioning it, but just using it as a slur. And that kind of language, I think, is hurtful. But I don't think anybody gets hurt by the word fuck. Maybe that's personal opinion, but I really don't see, like I've said, there are situations in which it's not appropriate, but I don't have any problem. And I love that, over the last 2 or 3 years, my mom has started using the F word, and I love it. I mean, it's so awesome. You're in your early mid-20s, and your mother, who is not in her early to mid-20s, starts using the F-bomb on a pretty regular basis. And it's pretty awesome. But, so, I guess as far as language is concerned, I just wanted to kind of put that out there. That, I curse a lot. And that's because I'm pretty angry a lot. And it's not, I feel like I'm, a 20-something gay, dark version of Lewis Black. That, I'm just really pissed off at the world. And that's, it's not aimed towards anybody. But I'm bitter. Well, not bitter, I'm angry. There's a great quote I'm going to post on Facebook about the difference between bitter and angriness. I don't remember it now off the top of my head. But anyways, alright, so that's it for language. Fuck off.